Hi folks, and welcome to 2021. Here we are, another year older and still alive. It's amazing, considering, I suppose, if we listen to the media, me being of an at-risk group age, I should be wrapped in a box of cotton wool for another year, but I don't see it that way. I have no fear of something that I see as a bit of a hoax. I know not everyone will agree, and you're entitled to that, but for me, it's a bit fake. It's like stepping outside your front door and crossing the road and getting run over by a bus. It'll happen to some of us, but it won't happen to most of us. So, with all that in mind, and with what's gone on this year, it's really upset wargaming as we know it. Most of us will not have been able to get together for games, large games. We won't have gone to conventions. I luckily went to the York convention last year, and I think that was about one of the only ones at the beginning of the year, at the beginning of February. Most other conventions have been cancelled, which really put a damper on wargaming for a good proportion of us. What of course has allowed many of us to do is to catch up on all of those projects that were in the back of the cupboard, as we weren't going to conventions, or we weren't going out, or having to take the family out that much. We were able to get projects restarted, rekindled. Now for me, what I never realised was how much gear I'd got. So much gear in boxes and boxes. Of course, I'm quite a bit older than most people, retired, one foot in the grave. I've got so much to do, and so much I want to do, and some of you will have seen from my Christmas video all the new toys I got. So it's another new project, the medievals, the Germanic figures and the Gallic figures, to boost up those armies for when we eventually do play. The pictures I've included to go along with this ramble are what I consider wargaming. As you can see from these pictures, large battlefields with lots and lots of figures. Small scale skirmish gaming for me is not wargaming. Again, I realise it's not for everybody, and some people can only manage small games, but for me it always detracts away from gaming, and so many manufacturers now just want to produce 4 figures and a tank, or 8 Vikings and 8 Saxons, and they want to call that a war game. To me, that was never wargaming. That was just to play around on a tea tray, work out your rules, that sort of thing. A war game has to be something, a spectacle, something you put on. Even on a club night, you can still get 2, 3, 4,000 figures or points out, and have a good game in 3 or 4 hours. Well, I think you can. So what I'm showing with these pictures, going along with this, is my idea of gaming. Some of them are in halls, as you see, but some of the pictures are on people's rooms. None of them are mine. I hadn't got any that were good enough quality, but it's just a spread around of Napoleonics, Americans of War, Ancients, games that I would like to play with the amount of troops, that I aim to have. I try and have as many as I can afford, to make the spectacle look right for me. Again, as I say, not for everyone, but for me, I do like the larger games, and I've been very lucky to be able to collect large amounts of figures. So, as I said, just a little ramble. Wish you all well for this next year. I hope things all pan out, that nobody gets too ill in your families. Get the paintbrushes out, get painting, and as soon as we're able to, get those figures on the tabletops and get playing games again. I think that's what a lot of us gamers are wanting, to get those troops out, meet up with friends, have a drink, have a natter, eat some food, and break bread. Is it break bread and play war games? So thanks for listening. I'll get back to the side clippers and figures. I'm declipping or de-spruing medievals at the moment, as I need to get on and paint some of those. But that may all change, and I may do something else tomorrow. But anyway, all the best. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.